Hi, this is Juan Delahose, and I'm doing the career profile number 2. And the career that I'm profiling today is the marriage and family therapist. In terms of organizations, there are many organizations. You can have a family practice, or you can have an agency job, or working in a hospital, clinic. I just picked one out of the website of Spiral to Grow is the name of the website, and it deals with family therapy and also marriage as well. This is located in Madison Avenue in Manhattan. It's right in the heart of Manhattan, so obviously it's available to many people. Um, I just picked randomly this organization. I don't know anything about it other than what the website offers in terms of information. I don't have a career contact, but that's besides the point, considering you can get as much information from any of these organizations you look into. Working environment. The marriage and family therapist might work in a number of different settings. This might include social service offices or community and mental health facilities. As a therapist, you have flexible hours, which is good. Many marriage and family therapists, however, choose to open their own private practices. In doing so, married couples and families can seek out their services and meet in the therapist's office. A few marriage and family therapists might even make house calls, which involve visiting a household to observe the living situation. Typical stressors: must listen to people's problems. Now, that sounds weird to say, but that can be a problem. If it is, then the career as a marriage and family therapist is not for you. Uh, Nonetheless, you will be listening to cases of abuse, infidelity, depression, and grief. One thing that you have to keep in mind: you cannot be judgmental, but you must remain impartial. You cannot solve all the problems that you face, but you can be a facilitator in helping finding solutions to family problems. Typical benefits. When you're working for a state agency, hospitals, mental health and substance abuse centers, all of these, for the majority, offer medical health and benefits to help you. Now, if you go into private practice, then you have to provide your own benefits package. Common job tasks. Marriage and family therapists meet with all members of a family involved in therapy. Most of the time, the therapist will meet with a couple or family together. Depending on the nature of the problem and the family situation, they may meet just with a married couple or with the family as a whole. This can help them and see how each family member reacts to others. In some circumstances, however, a therapist may choose to meet with members of a family separately. After discovering some possible underlying causes of major problems in a family, a marriage and family therapist can then help the family as a whole work through their issues. The therapist will often offer guidance and advice to frustrated family members, for instance, or he or she might teach them how to communicate more effectively. In terms of educational requirements, a marriage and family therapist career generally involves a good deal of education, much like other mental health and therapy careers. Individuals interested in pursuing marriage and family counseling careers will typically start by earning a bachelor's degree in the areas such as psychology, social work, or counseling. Most areas also require those pursuing marriage and family therapist careers to earn a master's degree as well, especially if they wish to become licensed marriage and family counselors. Along with this part of the education, you also need to meet the requirement of completing several hours of field work. The exact number of hours required varies from state to state. For example, in New York, a person who is in the field will need to complete 1,500 hours of supervised work experience, while someone in California would require 3,000 hours of supervised work experience. It is recommended that you check with the state that you are going to apply to see what the recommended amount of hours to serve. In terms of salary, starting salary, this is a ballpark figure because, again, state to state it varies. But I researched and I got a sum of $30,000 to start. Experienced salary range will be 1,000. Now, according to the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics, marriage and family therapists earned an annual average salary of $51,000 as of May of 2014. The top 10% of a profession earned an annual average salary of $78,000. Those that work in the state government or local government are the marriage and family therapists, or usually that make the most. In New Jersey and California, these are cited as the two states that pay, on average, the most above the national average. In terms of miscellaneous career information, marriage and family therapists serve to help married couples and families communicate more effectively and work out their differences. For many families, marriage and family therapy is often time well spent, reducing a time spent fighting as well as the risk of divorce. That is, to me, the key of this whole career, is that you are basically a listener to people's problems. You will be hearing again about abuse, infidelity, things that are negative that impact a family. If this bothers you, then this career is not for you. But if you can deal with hearing all this on a daily basis, and you can be objective and offer good solutions, then you can definitely thrive and enjoy the career for what it stands, and that's to help marriages stay together, help families stay together, and become more united. The key is listening. When you listen, you have the opportunity to offer sound solutions to problems. I like this career, and it's certainly one that I will pursue as I continue to get more education on it. Thank you very much.